Citizens' Advice, The Making of a Documentary, Episode 1.
Sorry, I lost signal for a sec. Did I? Well, it's not necessarily a pejorative term. I wouldn't mind being described as a... Yes. Yes. Their funding issues, yes, it became quite significant. Yes, well, it swung it at the end. Yes. Oh, Liz. Yes, well... Yes, well, they're all a bit like that, you know. They're so preoccupied with doing good, you know. They deny themselves what they really need. Yes, good doing. Yeah, well, there are 3 types of people in this world: do-gooders, good doers, and giving a do-gooder a good doing, exponential. Yes. Yes. David, yes, he's thinking of pulling out. I know. I mean, he's so, authentic Yorkshire, he's combined with the sexuality. He could be another Maureen Reese. Yes, I know. I've had a word with Tamsin. She's going to speak to him. Yes. Oh, speak of the devil. Yes. As we speak, yes. It's like watching a silent film. Hold on. They're, no. They don't actually need to put microphones on the outside of the building. Apparently, directional mics should pick him up. Yes, they did a sound check last night. Yes.
I completely understand if you don't want to go ahead with it, David.
He's thinking.
David.
Yes.
So sorry, Tamsin.
No need. Of course.
Thank you.
Though, I wouldn't be being quite honest with you, David, if I didn't let you know how much this project is going to be lacking without you. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you.
No,
that.
it's okay.
Reminds me a bit of Morgan,
Just in case you don't realise.
the mortuary attendant. Remember? Yes, he nearly pulled out 2 days before recording. Yes. His sister. Yeah, it was his sister. Yes. Yeah. Rather sick. No.
Sorry.
He's following her back into the building. Oh. Nothing. I can't tell. Oh.
Could you close the window in room 6, please?
It's already closed. Crap window.
I can still hear the traffic.
Right. How's that?
Thank you.
Tamsin, are we going to need a monitor feed to this room?
Yes.
Okay, we'll sort that now.
What's that noise in reception?
That's the radio pumping out some crap. I'll turn it down.
Okay.
How's that?
Lower, please.
Okay now?
A bit more?
More?
Yes?
Right, I'll just turn it off then.
Thank you.
We'll have this instead.
Ha, very funny. Come on now, fellas.
Right, all set.
David.
It's okay. It's okay.
Great, thank you. Right. I do believe we are ready to roll. Good luck, everyone. In 3, 2, 1.
Not.
Morning, David. Shame about the weather, David.
Pardon?
I wonder how many clients we'll have today, rather. What would you say, David? David?
Why did you move the microphone?
What?
This
David.
microphone.
I suppose we'll have to do that again now. Tasman. It is Tasman, isn't it? Is it Tasman?
Who?
Your pal, the director.
I'm sorry. Yes, it's Tamsin. Why?
Do you want me to come in again? Hello? Anyone?
Where are you going?
I'm going to make another entrance.
What? You see, this is what happens when people do not attend meetings.
Well, David, some of us do have a life outside this place, you know.
So anyway, how are you?
Oh, I can't complain. Well, I could, but no one would listen.
Well, I hope they do.
Oh?
Well, that's about all you can do with radio.
Morning.
Morning, Linda. She okay?
How would I know?
Are you okay? Linda? Okay.
It's not a popularity competition, this, is it?
What do you mean?
This programme.
Sorry.
Never mind. He's reminding me a bit of Leslie, hey, Linda?
Who?
Remember Leslie? He's before your time. He wouldn't leave you in peace if you weren't sporting a cheerful grin, even first thing in the morning.
Hold
There's
on.
light at the end of the tunnel. That's what he always used to say. One time I do believe I wasn't smiling. He turned to me. Amy, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, of course there's light at the end of the tunnel, Leslie. If there isn't light at the end of the tunnel, it'd be a hole in the fucking ground, wouldn't it?
No. You didn't say that. Did she? Linda?
There would have been no point letting you in earlier. Clients aren't seen until 9:30.
Oh,
Good morning.
maybe for someone.
Ian. Good morning.
Will I have to leave my vehicle? What if they go around all the vehicles to check? I can't leave her on her own. I can't do that. Maybe, though, if I give her something to sleep, huh? Yes.
Are you okay, Ian?
What?
Now, Ian.
I don't see why they've picked me to go. I have been there longer than her. What am I supposed to do? I'm not going to tell him. If anyone's going to go, it should be her, not me. Going to let us all. What if they choose 3 to go?
Faulty.
Ian.
What?
Don't start when we get in there. Now you're sulking. Your mother were right.
Amir. Yes. How old are you now? Don't you think you should be able to... Listen. Listen, you.
Faulty. And that's what I'm saying. I've got no need to go into that. No. That's got nought to do with it. Mind you, if I do, maybe I should leave it. What the fuck am I supposed to do, eh? Just ignore me calls.
If I ask her to have one more week, I should be able to pay by then.
Now, I'm going to go through your names. Yes, I know who you all are, I think. But apparently one of you's supposed to go home.
What?
Yes, I'm informed there are too many characters. Yeah, that's what they called you, characters. I mean, they're correct in a manner of speaking. Apparently there are too many of you for the listening public to follow.
I could go home if you want.
No one is going home. I'm not having the service affected anymore by this programme. I'm putting my foot down. What are you all looking at me like that for? People in wheelchairs can put their foot down. Watch. See. Now, who wants room 1?
I'll have it.
Where is Maria?
Having some parking problem.
Oh. And what would your name be, pretty lady?
My full name?
No, they just want first names, I guess, for the simpleton audience.
Zahida.
Room 2?
I'll have it, and you can call me Delilah.
Oh, forgive me, Delilah.
They want real names, Amy. Sorry. Room 3?
Joan, they're looking forward to it.
What? Okay, but maybe, Abby, they're putting on a brave face, you know, for you.
I think I know my own parents, Joan. It's a lovely place and they...
Maybe so, Abby, but they must realise it's going to be their final. Excuse me.
Is she okay?
Blimey, drama already.
Amy!
It's the anniversary.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Which anniversary?
Oh, her son's...
Oh, yes. He was a soldier.
Yes. Oh, is everything all right, Linda?
Is that the time? Okay, down to business. Does anyone need to leave early? Any special requests?
What about me?
The dentist again, is it?
What time do you need to leave, Abby?
No, what? I'm not leaving.
What dedication?
What are you talking about? My room. I need my room. I can't...
Don't worry, Abby. No one is taking your room.
No one would dare.
Okay. Order. May I have your short attention spans, please?
How dare you?
Announcements. This is a new member of staff. Her name is Mabe.
Hi.
She's our new employment specialist. Going to be observing us for the day. Get a feel for the place. I think most of you were introduced at the volunteers meeting, except...
Yes. Hello again.
Hi. Nice scarf.
She's also going to be our new New Zealander. I'm wasted on you lot. But of course, you haven't met yet one of our most committed members of staff, who's been with us for, 10 years now? Our training and volunteer coordinator and a fellow Oh, where is she? Oh, she was here a minute ago. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. There's going to be a fire alarm test. Whether that's for the programme or what, I don't know. But I didn't tell you. Okay. So, what despair and misery have we got today? Who wants debt? Oh, don't all jump at once. Housing?
I'll take housing. Could do with the practice.
Yes. Amy?
What kind of debt?
I remember this one. A dispute over a vet's bill. Remember, Abby?
Mr. and Mrs. Harvey?
Close. Harvest.
Don't tell me. Their cat had been, something to do with their cat? Oh, yes. It had been blown off a roof by a landing air ambulance.
Marathon. Marathon, that's the name of the client's cat. He was blown up into the air as the helicopter landed in the courtyard, and Marathon's fall was broken by an ice cream van parked illegally below. Illegally parked ice cream van?
That was the neighbour's description given to the client. I remember she took notes.
Notes?
Apparently, and then took it upon herself to take the cat to the vet. And now the vet wants the client to pay the bill. Is that right?
£279.18. What did this Marathon get? A boob job and brain surgery?
It'll be an N245 then, I guess.
Probably.
Please take a seat. You were here last week, but the bill from the vet, £279.18. It's in your name, is that correct?
Aye, that's correct.
Why would you take a dead cat to a vet?
I bet it happens all the time, you know. People aren't to know it's like the last one, are they, Annie?
Amy.
Oh, sorry, Amy.
Amy, surely. She should be paying the bill, not us.
He must have been terrified falling all that way. Such a brave wee creature.
Don't start, Ian. I mean, once a cat is dead, it's not a cat well, it's not a pet at least.
If the usual ice cream van hadn't failed its MOT, Marathon would still be with us today, so he would.
Oh.
Sorry about this. Anyway, if she chooses to take Marathon to the vet after he's dead, I mean, we didn't give her permission.
Well, he wouldn't be here.
I mean, is it theft? Surely.
If he was still here, he wouldn't be here, because, well, we wouldn't be here if he was still here, if you ken what I mean.
What he is trying to say. The ice cream van that usually comes round on Thursdays has got a giant spongy double scoop on its roof. And the one that Marathon...
9.
Oh, here we go.
Do you mind?
Ian, don't start with this here, please. Sorry. The ice cream van that Marathon landed on has got a giant fiberglass 99 on its roof.
Falling all that way. Losing his ninth wheel life in a giant 99. Such a...
I'm warning you, Ian! Look, surely we can't be responsible for the vet's bill for a stolen dead cat,
Jules, please. I suppose you people who work in places like this with so much pain and hopelessness, you have to get in touch with other forces, do you?
For Christ's sake. Anyway, there's been a development since I was here.
Oh?
Marathon hit the flake at such a speed. His intestines burst open.
Oh, how dreadful.
That ice cream van is like a... They swarm all around it. Well, you know what they're like. Once they get that sugar rush, they can't stop. So the council are going to move us out.
Really? Why?
No, it's good. It's marvellous. We've been trying to get moved since...
Yes?
We lost our boy. Leonardo. Our lovely wee boy.
Oh, really?
Anyway, some of the children who were eating the ice cream, they contracted... One child is blind and he may not regain his sight.
Oh, dear.
The council are saying it's for our own safety. What these folks don't know. 999. I don't think it can get any clearer than that, Amy.
Right.
The sacrifice.
No.
Sacrifice? Oh, God give me strength. The air ambulance blew him off the roof, Ian.
So you want to be transferred then?
Yes, we do. It's been nearly 3 years now.
Do you know who invented the helicopter, Amy?
Oh.
No.
Da Vinci. The code.
We named him after the actor. Amy.
Yes?
We don't have £279.
I see.
I keep telling her, everything has its price, so it does.
Not if you can't pay for it, it doesn't, Ian.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you receive a form in the post from the court? An N245?
I got him to open it eventually. He wouldn't open it.
Well, the courts can be very intimidating.
I don't know why you just didn't open it.
I never have and never will open letters addressed to you. I told you that on our wedding night. I am sorry about this, Amy. We can't take up all this woman's time on a dead cat.
No, it's all right.
Oh, please.
If you look at the form, there's a section... If you admit the claim in full, partly, or wish to contest it.
Contest?
Excuse me, I'm just stepping out for a moment. I won't be long.
Welcome to Job Centre Plus, part of the Department for Work and Pensions. Please be aware that if you are calling from a mobile or a non-BT landline, you will be charged at the rate set by your service provider. Your call may be monitored or recorded for legal and training purposes and to help us improve our services. Please listen carefully as the options have changed. To help us direct your call, please press any key to continue. You have 5 options. For income support, please press 1. For job seekers allowance, press 2. For employment and support allowance, press 3. For incapacity benefit, press 4. To notify us of someone who has died, press 5, or hold to hear these options again. We are sorry, but all our customer service agents are busy at the moment. Please hold and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Or if you prefer to call back later, our normal opening hours are from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m, Monday to Friday. Please hold and your call will be answered as soon as possible.
Yes, they took out the parking spaces when the area for smoking was created. I don't think we'll have a file open if it was that long ago.
Oh, it was some time ago.
Right.
I saw a tall man with glasses.
OK, so what's the situation?
Well, I'm not sure where to begin.
The beginning's often a good place to start.
Well, I'm not sure about where that is. I think I'm in a vicious circle.
Well, OK, in your own time.
Well, I received a letter from the bank, a statement, and I think, oh, wait a minute. I think they've got me confused with someone else. So I ring them up.
OK.
To ask why they've sent me someone else's statement.
Right.
I eventually get to speak to a person. Oh, she sounds like a child, and she informs me it is my statement.
Uh-huh.
And she becomes tearful and asks me, Mrs. Patel, are you sitting down? And she begins to inform me, as if I've got cancer or something. She tells me, Mrs. Patel, someone's stolen your identity. My identity? And she keeps crying and asking me if I'm feeling okay.
Really?
So I hear nothing from them until 2 weeks later. I receive a letter with the same statement.
Right.
And they're now asking me to pay the outstanding balance by...
And then?
So I ring them.
OK.
But now, there are no more customer service tiers.
1
minute, they're saying ID theft, and the next minute they're telling me that I've been pretending to be someone pretending to be me. And they may involve their fraud team.
Fraud?
I explained to him that I'd not dream of purchasing such items. And if I was pretending to be someone pretending to be me, I think I'd do a better job of it. All I get is the, oh yes, Mrs. Patel. Oh really, Mrs. Patel? Of course, Mrs. Patel. Talking to me like I'm some stupid...
Yes?
Stupid...
Yes?
Some stupid... old woman.
OK, so these items are clearly something that you said you wouldn't...
You're not listening to me.
I am listening to you, Mrs. Patel.
I didn't purchase them.
OK, what items didn't you purchase?
Does it really matter what I didn't purchase?
It might.
Well, I'd rather not say.
OK. I'll just rearrange these, Right, yeah, OK. OK. God, I'm sorry about this. I swear the legs of one of these chairs are magnetic.
Oh, yeah, it's that one.
Listen, please take a seat. OK. Look, I'm sorry about this. Mr. Ajah, is that how you pronounce it?
Hajjar. Yes, very good. My uncle doesn't speak English.
OK. So are you going to translate for him?
Yes.
And he is your uncle?
Yeah.
OK. When I'm asking questions, I will address him, not you. So even though you may know the answers to the questions, I need to address them to your uncle, OK?
OK.
I mean, there's a temptation, you see, to bypass the client in these circumstances. You do understand, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I can imagine.
OK. Could you tell him what I've just told you, please?
OK, عمي رح يسألك وأنا رح أترجم لك شو بقول وبقول له شو جاوبت. شكله آدمي.
ماشي يا عمي.
Has your, sorry, have you been to the Citizens Advice Bureau before?
بدي يعرف إذا جيت لهون قبل.
احكي له لا.
He hasn't been here before.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the
والله أنا ما نعرف شو بنعمل هون. خلينا نطلع من هون يا عمي.
عمي خلينا نعطيه فرصة نشوف شو بقول.
What did he say?
It's okay, he's just unsure about this situation.
I see, okay. Tell him this. The Citizens Advice Bureau is an independent organisation that gives free, impartial advice in complete confidence.
عمي الله خليك. What's your name?
David.
Uncle, هذا David. David, this is Yusuf Ahmed Hajjar.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I'm Waleed. How do you do?
How do you do? I see you've circled housing.
Yeah, excuse us. My uncle is going to find this hard to talk about what happened to him and his family. I'm afraid, I'm afraid he's suffering from a depression. Everything has become a shadow for him.
I see. Well, I need to ask some basic questions first. What kind of accommodation do you live in?
عم بيسألك وين عايش حاليا.
احكي له يا عم احكي له.
He's living in my father's house.
Okay, and who else lives in the house or flat?
Well, it's a house. Living there is my father, my mother, with her sister and my sister and my little brother. Now my uncle and my auntie and their 3 children live too. Now I don't live there anymore.
شو سألك يا عمي؟
عم يسأل عن وضع عيشتك.
عايشة هي ما هي عايشة احكي له. احنا ما احنا عايشين يا عمي، احنا بس موجودين.
Is it private rented accommodation?
My uncle says they are not living. They are existing.
شو سألك؟
No, it's my father's home. My father, my uncle's brother. It's his house. عم بيسأل مين اللي بيملك البيت اللي عايش فيه انتي.
وشو دخل هذا بهي اشي؟ ابوك انا اللي ممنون له يا عمي.
بس هو عم بحاول ياخذ فكرة عن الموقف.
So how many bedrooms are there?
2.
And how many people live there?
10. 5 adults and 5 children.
What are the ages of the children?
See, my sister's 12, my brother's 9, my cousins are 2 girls, 11 and 14, and 1 boy, aged 17.
Okay, and how many living rooms? Or lounges? I mean, how many lounges do you have?
Lounges?
Yes, you know, lounges. Lounges.
Lounges?
Lounges, sitting rooms. Rooms where they all sit together.
1.
Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, I'll need to look up this on the information system, but this seems a situation of overcrowding, which, depending on other circumstances, might mean the authorities have a legal obligation to rehouse them.
عم بقول إنه السلطات ممكن تكون مخولة قانونياً إن تعيد إسكانك.
أنا إيش بحكي هذا؟ يعيد تسكيننا؟ ما بدنا يا عمي، بدنا وطننا وأرضنا يرجعوا.
Okay, I'll come back to this. I'm just going to step out now and look up some information. I'll be back in a bit. Could you fill this form in for me while I'm gone and ask your uncle to sign the back?
Tamsin, played by Liz Jenkins. Mrs. Patel, played by Alison Marks. Zahida, played by Mez Galeria. Abby and Clients, played by Sue Arloff. Stella, Mabe and Joan, played by Eleanor Oxbury Breakwell. Amy, played by Libby Wattis. Walid, played by Mo Rabi. Yusuf, played by Mohammed Al-Jarrah. David, played by David Peel. Jules and Clients, played by Julie Boldy. Clients, played by Pete Chapman. Waiting Clients, Leroy Scott, Pete Chapman, Julie Boldy. Written by Jeff Find. Foley, sound design and mixing, Samuel Stocks and Beach Pilkington. Editing, Samuel Stocks. Original music by Athol Ransom, thanks to Tim Peck. Waiting music, Shostakovich's Hamlet, Opus 116. Special thanks to Professor Uri Davis for support and advice. Special thanks to Mill Pond Studios, Hebden Bridge.